Okay guys, so what I did is I picked a color, okay, and I decided to go with my brown. Now, when you're doing this, you can make this any color that you want. If you want to make your skin tone purple or blue or polka dot, that's fine, okay? I decided to go with brown, and I just chose a regular brown, okay? Now, you may be wondering why I picked all these colors too. Well, I'll show you, but right now we just want to start with your base color, okay? Your main color, okay? If you want to make your skin tone brown, grab a brown. If you want to make it blue, grab a blue. Okay, if you want to make it orange, grab orange. Okay, but grab one color that you want to stick with. Okay, we'll add more onto it later. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start coloring, okay? And so I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Now, does it look like I'm pressing very hard here? No, not really, right? Okay, if I was pressing hard, it would look like that. It would look real dark. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm just kind of pressing kind of light. So I'm putting in color like this. Okay, back and forth. I'm not going super light. I'm definitely pressing down, but I'm not going so hard right now. Okay, and I'm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I don't want to leave any of the skin white. Okay, take your time. Color this in, okay, whatever color it is that you chose. If you want to make it look like you, maybe you want to have a brown, maybe you want to do an orange, maybe you're feeling sick and you want to make it look green, whatever, pick your color, okay. The only color I'd say you probably don't want to use would be like black. Okay, because if you use black, it's going to be hard to see the rest of your lines that you put in here. Since we use a dark black, we use black to begin with, right? Okay. See how we're doing this? See how I don't want to leave any, there's just a little bit of white, whoop, just a little bit of white right here. I'm going to try and make sure I get all of it, okay? Okay, and I'm going to go all the way across this whole face, okay? All right. Alright, so I'm back here. I've got the neck colored in. Okay, I've got the chin. I did not color in the teeth or the mouth. I did not color in the eyes. I need to get my ears here. Okay. And over here. There. Okay. Now what I can do is I can take this brown, or I could switch over to some other colors here. Now I do have another brown here, and this one is called, oh, that's just brown. So I could take this color, or I could use this same color again, and I think I'll just do this. And I'll go back to kind of what I was doing right here, okay? Press down hard. And I want to press down hard right around the edges, okay? I'm going to color in the edges. See that? And when I do this, it's going to start making this look more round. Okay, it's going to not look just flat. It's going to kind of look like there's some shadow in there or something. See that? It starts to make it look a little bit more real. I start to press down like that, just a little bit. Okay. Some other places you could do would be right around the neck. You color in here a little bit, and maybe just a little bit underneath the chin. Whoop, I want to go up to that line there. There we go. And then again, the same thing here. And now guys, remember, you can always pause this, okay? Pause it, rewind it, that's the great thing about these videos. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to color in right in the side of the nose, right in here. And you're just in there a little bit. See that? Just a little bit. I like the color down in here too, because this makes it look like he's got a little bit more of a chin and a lip. See that? And maybe a little bit on the inside, right around the eyes here. See that? You could put some down here on the sides of the nose, like that. See that? Okay. Now, I want to go back over and look at my different colors here. Okay, now I've used my browns. I don't really want that anymore. I don't need the black. Okay. I could put some yellow here. I can put some yellow just a little bit. And I want to put it kind of on the tip of the nose. Just a little bit. And go up here. And then I want to put it down the chin. And maybe just a little bit right here. Now I wasn't pressing down hardly at all there, okay? Maybe a little bit on the cheeks. Alright, I'm going to set that down too because I'm not going to use that anymore. Alright. Now I know that my face gets red sometimes. Especially if I'm out in the sun. It's usually my cheeks that get a little red. A little bit of red. A little bit of red over here. See? Oops. Just a little bit. I'm not pressing down hard at all here. Just a little bit of red. Okay. Maybe in my nose. Okay, and my red also could do for my tongue here. Nah, it looks kind of pink, but it's all right. That's fine. Sometimes there's just a little bit of red on the corner of the eye here. All right, so I'm gonna put my red down now. Okay, now I grabbed these two colors. One is kind of like a peach and one is kind of like an orange. These are my daughters. This is a spiral crayon. You can use one of these if you have them. If not, a crayon like this is just fine, okay? You can use whatever you got around the house. If you got markers, you can use them, that's fine. I think crayons are going to be better for this, but... So now what I want to do is I want to go to these places that I did made a little bit dark. And I just want to go just a little bit further out, okay? And I'm just adding just a little bit of darker area. Just barely anything. Okay? Now, if your skin is darker than mine, right, and we're all different, then maybe instead of using this color, you want to use some more brown, okay? So if your skin tone is darker than mine like that, go back to your brown and start adding things in, make it darker and darker and darker until you get it the way that you want it. See that? And the trick is not to press down too hard. Because you press down too hard, you're going to start seeing streaks, and you don't really want the streaks. Okay, you don't really want the streaks, not really. You want just color there. See how one side's starting to get a little bit darker than the other? Yeah, just adding brown. Okay. The darker I get this, the better. Right? Alright. Now, you can, if you've got a darker brown, I think this brown is darker. You can start adding in, yeah, it's definitely darker. Look at that. They're making the skin however you want to do it, okay? But see how I'm putting layers? I'm adding color on top of color. It's not just one color, okay? Everyone is different. But if you look at my hand, right? My hand is not white. That's white. My hand isn't even close, is it? Look at the kind of reds that are in my knuckles. It's a kind of bluish color in the veins. See that? Okay. Not all one color. Lots of different colors. Okay. All right. Now I could keep adding more and more brown to this. I could even add a little bit of black here and there. Okay, but I do want to put a little blue in here, okay? Because if you know me, you know that I usually got some bags under my eyes. That's why I put this in here. Okay, and those bags sometimes are kind of bluish, believe it or not. So I'm putting just a little bit of blue in there. Just a little bit. I know sometimes there's some shadows underneath here too. All right, so now your hair. How do you want your hair? You know what? I like the blue. So since the spikes are going this way, I want to go the direction that I think the hair would be going. Okay, and I am going in that same direction. All right, I'm going to have to take this out of the thing here. Sorry, here we go. So I'm going the same direction as my spikes do. Remember, you guys can always pause this, okay? We'll come back over here. Still going the same direction as my spikes. I'm pressing down about medium hard. Not real hard, but definitely enough to be able to see what's going on here, okay? I want it definitely to be coming down. Not too light. Again, we want to go in the same direction as the hair is going. Whoop, a little bit outside of the line, that's alright. I'll make mistakes, no big deal. See how I just kind of kept going there? I made a mistake and kept going? Yeah, you don't want to quit because you make a mistake. A mistake is just an opportunity for you to learn. It's when you realize that you made a mistake and that you know that next time you won't make that same mistake twice, right? Yeah. It's all a learning process. Now, obviously not everyone's going to have blue hair on their project. That's fine. Okay, that is fine. Hold on, this is hard to do, holding this and drawing and holding the paper at the same time. Oh, I'm kind of going the wrong direction there, wasn't I? It's alright. Alright. Now, that's about done, isn't it? I could put some stuff on the shirt. I could put some stuff in the background here. Okay, maybe I put some trees, or you could just leave it if you want, or you could color it a whole other color. It's up to you. Okay. Now I know I made this probably, well, let's just say that yours is not going to look like mine, and that's okay. All right. Remember to layer your colors. Pick a couple colors that you like, that you think are going to work. Okay. And start to go in. Okay. Here's another example that my son wanted me to do. So what I do is I start with my color, okay, or whatever color it is that I want to start with, okay, and I just start going in lightly, okay, going in lightly. Start adding color in, right? Okay, guys, I can't wait to see what you come up with. See ya.